Hello wonderful human beings and welcome back to my channel. So it is the end of April. That means 4 months of my 1 year off the beer challenge is down and dusted. Well, I kind of tell a lie. I am filming this a week early, so there's still a week left of April. And this is because I'm going to Canada next week and I'm trying to get ahead of myself with videos, so I still have 2 videos going up every week even when I'm away. So I'm doing this a bit early because on the 1st of May I will be in Canada and I wanted to make sure that this update was ready for the 1st of May. So I'm doing it a little bit early. So all of April hasn't actually been done yet. So apologies for cheating a little bit. My updates, if I have any in Canada, will be in my May update video. So that'll be an eventful one, but it's April, so let's not talk about May just yet. So how did April go for me? Well, I'm not going to sit here and tell you. I'm going to let Past Sarah do that. So without further ado, Past Sarah, take it away. So it is currently day 100 of my year off the beer challenge. And I usually make updates when I'm having a bad day or I'm struggling a little bit or I'm surrounded by drink. But I thought I'd make one that's a bit more positive and not centered around the fact that I'm surrounded by drink and I'm staying off it. I thought I would just celebrate the achievement of getting to day 100 in my year off the beer challenge. 100 out of 365. That is mental. That is absolutely crazy. This is the longest I've gone off drink since I started when I was 14. So pretty big achievement. Wow. That is good. I deserve a little pat on the back. I'm sticking with this challenge no matter what. You know, this year has been flying by so far and it's going to continue to fly by because I have so many plans for the rest of this year. So yeah, it's gonna absolutely fly, and I know I'm going to struggle. I know I'm gonna have really bad days where I'm just gonna want to have a drink, or I'm gonna feel upset and feel left out, and I know it's gonna get hard and it's not always easy. But that's why I've got to appreciate these days so much more. These days where I feel really good and realize what I have achieved. I have been in social situations with other people and didn't feel the need to drink. Yes, I kind of maybe wanted it for a bit, but I was able to cope with it. I was able to get past it and still have a good time. So I've got to appreciate that and not think about the bad times to come. I've got to appreciate the good times and the positive aspect of this. So I just wanted to say, yay, go me. I made it to day 100 of my 1 year off the beer challenge. That is really, really good, and I'm proud of myself and I'm impressed, and I'm more determined to get to the 365 days without fail, without any slip-ups. I can do this. So it is the hen weekend. Woohoo! I mean, I'm obviously not there just yet. I'm making my way to the hen weekend. So this is the hen that got cancelled in March because of the snow. So this is take 2 hen. So yeah, I'm on my way. It's Saturday, so they've already spent a night in Monaghan. Monaghan in Ireland, that's where they are. That's where I'm heading to. So they've already had a night in Monaghan, and I think it was quite a chill night. I got some updates in our group chat, you know, some videos of them playing games and some stuff on Instagram and stuff, and oh, it made me real jealous because I really wanted to be there and just have a chill night with them. Because I feel like this is going to be like a hard weekend, because I mean, hen parties are known for being a bit mental and very heavily drink orientated, and people getting tipsy and drunk and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I haven't really experienced that yet. I mean, the only time I was really surrounded by drink since I went off alcohol was my dad's party. And because it was all about like music and people doing their party pieces, it wasn't really the central thing to be drinking. So it was fine. I was around with my family and my friends. I pretty much knew everyone. But with this weekend, I won't know all of the people. There's a lot of people I don't know. There's some people I know from school or knew from school, so as an acquaintance, but never really talked to them or having any conversations with them. So there's that. I do have a lot of my friends going as well, obviously, and that should be fine, but I'm just afraid that I will be on a different buzz. Because they had that night last night as well, they will all know each other and be comfortable with each other and kind of like settled in, and they're ready to like go mental tonight or whatever. But I haven't had that, so I still have to meet everyone and, you know, settle in, and I just feel like I'm just going to be on a different level. It might be harder for me to engage in the fun. And probably not, because I have a lot of friends that are going that like I'm comfortable with. I've known them since I was 16, some of them since I was 8, so it should be okay. But it's just, I think one of the things with drink, you know, you can talk to a stranger for hours and hours and hours about nothing and everything. When you're drunk, you always seem to find something to talk about, something, yeah, you always be able to keep a conversation, hold a conversation. But when I'm sober, I don't know if it's with anyone else, but with me definitely, I find it very difficult to like hold a topic and stay in the conversation and make it interesting and fun. Sometimes. With my friends it's okay, but with new people I just really struggle, so I'm afraid that this is going to happen tonight and I won't be able to talk to people that I don't really know, and it's just be awkward. I'm going to try and get myself out of a shell basically and just be comfortable in the situation and just have fun and not worry about it too much. I think maybe that's my problem. I think I worry too much about what's going to happen and worry about, oh, I've got to talk, I've got to say this, I've got to make conversation somehow. I think I just need to relax, and when I have something to say it, and when I don't say it, obviously. I put too much pressure on myself to be like this social butterfly and a conversationalist. I just got to realize that it's not just me in these conversations. I don't have to be the be all and end all of the conversation, so I just got to relax and realize that, you know, I won't have something to say every second of every day. I know it's hard to believe because I talk a lot to myself, but yeah, I've just got to realize that it's okay if I don't have anything to say, but just enjoy the weekend. That's what I'm going to try and do. In the group chat they keep on sending like pictures of like drinks, or like if someone was driving up to Monaghan yesterday, they were having like a drink in the car. Obviously they weren't driving, but that triggered me and I was like, oh, I really want to drink. So I don't know what it's going to be like surrounded by drink the whole night tonight. Okay, I have just arrived at the hotel and I think all my worries are gone. I haven't actually seen anyone yet. They're all down at the spa. I'm just about to head down now, but I've just arrived at the room. I'm staying with the bride and her sister, and so everything's set up for the hen. As you can probably see things behind me. This says same penis forever over there. There's the groom's face everywhere. Whoops, there's penises everywhere. This is a little penis hat, in which I want to play later. You have to throw like hoops on it and stuff. I'm just looking around and the hotel is so nice. There's drinks everywhere, a lot of food and drinks kind of laid out. I've just been into the bathroom and there's stuff in there as well, some drinks. And they also have the grapefruit juice that I bought, but it looks fancier. It looks like a champagne kind of bottle. So I might have some of that. There's like a rosé one, which I would like to try. So yeah, so I already feel better about this and I haven't even seen anyone yet. I'm buzzing. I'm excited. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm going to go down now to the spa, be going jacuzzi, go in the pool, just relax. I'm here and I'm feeling good. It's going to be a great night. So I'm just back in the hotel after the hen night. We went out for a meal and then we went to the pub below the restaurant for drinks and dancing and stuff like that. So how did I get on without the alcohol? Mostly it was great. It wasn't an issue, it wasn't like a big thing. I don't think a lot of people were heavily drinking, not that I noticed anyway. I think the only time I struggled is when the music wasn't something that I really knew or was really dancey or techno. I kind of just sat there, kind of didn't know what to do. But I don't think that's necessarily a thing to do with the drink. I think if I was drunk, I still wouldn't know what to do because I just can't dance to like dancey techno things. I need 90s stuff. I need like Backstreet Boys and Spice Girls and I'm sorted.
Now you know how I feel. Say you can have my love. Are you for me? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really want me, then I'll say goodbye.
But
But when it comes on all this modern stuff, like, you know, I just can't do it. I just can't. But yeah, again, that's nothing to do with the alcohol. So yeah, that went better than I expected. I'm really happy that I was just having a fab time. And like when the tunes came on that I did know and did like, I was going 90 and it was just great. But when the tunes were shite, I was just sitting down and kind of moving slightly, and I just felt like out of place, out of my comfort zone. But that's to do with the music and not the drink. By the way, this glass of wine isn't mine. I just realized it was there, not mine. But what really helped when we were having drinks in the hotel room before we were heading out, what really helped get my craving down and feel kind of a part of it is this Schlor. One of my subscribers actually recommended this and said, you've got to try this if you're like craving Prosecco and stuff like that. So I said, I'll give it a go. And it is perfect. It is exactly what I need. Yeah, it's just a sparkling grape juice. So it's quite like Prosecco and it's delicious and it just makes me feel like I'm drinking. I'm not getting the effects of the alcohol, but I am getting the lovely taste and the bubbles. So that has really helped because I put it in like a little champagne glass and it just made me feel, I don't know, it made me feel good. I think that went really well. I was dancing loads. My voice is gone if you can hear that. I was singing loads as well. And when we were at dinner, I was just in a good mood and I could keep up the conversation. Like I was worried earlier that I would not be able to talk to everybody and I felt out of the buzz. I didn't feel like that at all, only when the music was shy, but then everyone was kind of out of the buzz a little bit. Except the hen, she did not stop dancing the whole time and it was so great to see her like so happy. And so I did try and make an effort with her, even when the music was shite, that I was kind of dancing with her as well because, you know, this is all about her and she deserves to have the best time. So I wanted to make sure that she was having that. She is currently gone to the nightclub. She doesn't drink either, but she has more energy than the lot of us. She's gone to the nightclub with a couple of others and a few of us came back just for PJs and chats. Pretty much because we were quite tired. I think mostly why I wanted to come home was because my feet are killing me. I'm not used to wearing heels and they're just so sore. I think for her wedding I'm just gonna have to wear flats. I just can't do heels. It wrecks my buzz and it means I can't really enjoy the dancing and I love dancing. So for the wedding, gotta have the flats. It is going really good with this whole non-drinking thing and everyone is just so lovely about it. Everyone's just so supportive and just think it's like amazing that I'm doing it and I've just got such good friends and they just understand, you know. I think I was worried at the start that people were like, oh, why aren't you drinking, Sarah? Come on, let's have a bit of fun, like you're all, you know, just making these comments and no one has been like that at all and it's just really good. I thought this was going to be one of the biggest hurdles because there was a lot of people that I didn't know and it'd be, you know, a lot of drinking, but it was good. I think my biggest problem is worrying. I worry too much. I always worry that I'm not going to have fun or I'm always worried that I'm going to struggle. I think what I should learn from this month is I just shouldn't worry and just enjoy and be who you are, because sometimes even when you're drinking you don't have a good buzz and you don't have fun. Every day is different, every night is different, and you just gotta go with how you're feeling and you can't try and fake anything and you shouldn't force anything. You should just be who you are, and that's what I'm learning. Successful hen weekend. Bring on the wedding.
So that is how April went. I got to 100 days off the drink, which is a big achievement, and I went to my friend's hen and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was really going to struggle. There were moments when I would love to have champagne with the girls because we ended up getting free champagne because the night before when I wasn't there was an alarm went off in the middle of the night in the hotel and the girls complained and they all got champagne. So everyone had champagne in their rooms, so everyone was drinking it and it would have been nice to have champagne with the girls. But the Schlor stuff really, really helps. It makes me feel like I'm drinking, it makes me feel sophisticated, it makes me feel a little bit looser. I don't know what it is. It just helps and it's very tasty, so that helps as well. So I think my biggest problem is worrying about doing things or certain things without the aid of alcohol. I worry too much. It's like, oh, this is going to be really hard. Oh my God, I'm going to struggle. And I worry and build up my head. But when it comes to it, it's usually fine. So that's what I've got to work on in May, because May, I have a lot going on. One, I'm going to Canada to see my best friend. I've been best friends with her since I was about 8 years old. So it's going to be weird being with her without any alcohol. I think it will be fine because we're such good friends that it's fine if you don't drink. She doesn't drink that much anymore anyway, so it should be no problem. But then I have 2 trips to Ireland. One of them is for the Darkness into Light walk, which I'll do a video on. It's in relation to Peterhouse and self-harm and stuff like that. So I'll make a video about that event. And that same weekend I have my nephew's party, and I don't know if there's going to be drinks at that. I mean, my nephew's 2, so he won't be drinking, I hope. But my family will be there. It'll probably be a smallish party, but they might, I don't know if they'll have drink or not. So, but I think that'll be fine because I'll probably be spending a lot of time with my nephew because I like to play with him and stuff and give him attention because he loves it. But then my next trip to Ireland a few days later is for my friend's wedding. And it's not just one of them that I know. I know both of them really well. They've been together 13 years, I think, nearly 13 years. I've known them throughout the whole relationship, and I've known the groom since I was probably about 4. He was in my class in primary school. So I've known them a long time. They're a big part of our group. It is a big wedding celebration, and I think that might be a little hard not to have like a celebratory champagne or a toast to them. Obviously, I can toast with a lemonade or a Coke or whatever, but you know, it's such a special occasion. Emotions will be everywhere. I don't know how it's gonna go with the drink, but this is my problem. I always worry, like, oh, I don't know what's gonna be like without drinking. I've got to stop. I've got to stop. It will be fine, but I know it's going to be a late one. We are all kind of staying in the same accommodation. The bride's family are big party people and, you know, like to drink and stay up and dance and have fun. So it will be a late one. But without the aid of alcohol, I feel like I will get tired. And that's what I'm worried about, getting tired and not wanting to stay up and want to go to bed, but then regretting it the next day. So I just need all of the sugars, all of the tips on staying awake. If anyone has any tips on keeping your energy high for an entire night, I feel like it's going to be non-stop until like early hours of the morning, like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I need something to keep me going. Just let me know in the comment section because I really need to stay awake for this wedding. I want to be awake and buzzing the whole time. So yeah, so May is a big month and I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but I think it will be fine. No, it will be fine. I've got to think positively constantly now. It will be fine. Please give this video a wee thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please, if you have any spare cash, please donate to my page down below. It'll be in the description. It is raising money for Peterhouse, which are a mental health charity to help prevent self-harm and suicide. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.